Alright, this is Barrett Games, and this footage here is a match of gun game on the map Fallen from Modern Warfare 3. Now, I'm going to give you some backstory as to what was happening here. I'd been trying to record a perfect match of gun game for a decent amount of time here. I was trying to get, you see there's 18 weapons, and I was trying to finish on 18 for nil. Now, on 3 or 4 occasions, I had got the riot shield, which is the last weapon, and I had been killed with the riot shield, killed when I was on the riot shield, and not managed to accomplish it. And it was getting very frustrating, and I was just finally getting there. I was getting close to getting the footage that I wanted when this guy joined, HS Viper. And as you're probably about to work out, if you haven't done already, he's an aimbotter. As you can see, I've said in chat there, I'm recording all this, by the way. Enjoy your VAC ban, because I was getting quite pissed. And so there's not really much I can do in this stage. Everyone has left the game apart from me, and the only reason I'm still here is so I can record, just so I can get him banned, because I was getting very irritated. And so I stayed in the game, and I'll just let you see for yourself what actually happened. While this game's going on, I'm just going to talk about something else I want to ask you about, and that is that I want to do something more with this channel, rather than me just with some fairly average gameplay and some fairly average commentary on games that I like. I want to cover new releases more, and I want to cover stuff specific to the people who actually watch the videos. And so to that end, what I want is for you guys to tell me what to play. So if there's any games that you want to buy, you've been looking at but you're not certain whether or not you want to get them yet, games that you're not sure about, then just let me know, and I will get my hands on those games and try to play them. And back to the actual footage here, what I realised is when he last killed me, he switched onto the riot shield, and so I thought he's not going to be able to hit me from up close. So if I just back away while shooting, then I can get a kill, hopefully. Because although the riot shield does absorb a lot of damage, it doesn't take all of it, and so he does take a small amount through the riot shield. And I realise I'm coming up against a wall here, so I try and sprint away, but unfortunately he manages to get me. He was on that turn there, he caught up too much, and when you do actually attack with the riot shield, you lunge forward, so it allowed him to catch me. And I was, at this point, I'd kind of given up hope. I was like, oh, well, never mind. But as you'll see in a sec, I get quite lucky, because he's onto a shotgun, and his aimbot automatically starts firing from a distance, and so I get a kill, and I'm like, oh right, this is my chance. I have to go and find an open space where I will be able to see him coming and take him out before he gets to me. And this here is where I choose, and this here is where most of the rest of the match will be staged. And it gets very tense at the end. It's so close. So he comes around the corner here. I have some pretty bad shooting, but thankfully I can just back down this corner and dispatch of him and his dirty hacks. And so, 1 second. That's not very pleasant. But anyway, back to what I was saying. This is my staging round for the epic comeback, and so you guys let me know on what kind of games you want me to play. You guide me in that respect. I mean, I've signed up for the Guild Wars 2 beta, so hopefully I'll be able to release some footage of that. But there is an agreement which restricts the amount of content you're allowed to release and when you're allowed to release it. And I know it was lifted for this last 2 days of the press beta, but for a public beta, I'm not sure whether they'll take the NDA down, so that might not be possible. But I mean, I have a fair few games on my PC, and obviously I can get hold of other stuff. So you just let me know. I'm just going to speed this section of the footage up a bit, just so we can get to the exciting part. So this is now going at 1.8 times speed. So he was trying to camp behind that car, and he seriously causes me problems here. So I sprint around, and he's moved behind the car, and then I realise that he might have come around the other side to try and ambush me, but no, he was just staying behind the car. So I was getting a little bit worried that he might get a kill on me there, but I managed to hold him off. Don't know if you can read that, but it's kind of expressing my anger at this guy being a bit of a dick. Now I'm on the riot shield, and I got a bit worried at this point. I'm just going to slow the footage down to 1.4. Now he's realised I'm on the riot shield, but for some reason he lets me get up close. Now on that turn I was worried that he could have got me, and he got enough regeneration for me not to get him in 2 hits, and he was getting me low, but I managed to get him down. And this is where it gets pretty tense, because now I'm on the shotguns, and he gets a kill. That's his first kill for a while now, and that put me off a bit. I was worried that he might win after all my efforts, and so I adopted a strategy of, because he automatically fires, I was going to try and make him fire from a distance and then let me get a kill from up close. But he kind of realises this, and he takes a spot down there crouching and tries to play it tactically, but luckily my superior wit outplays his computer controlled rubbishness, and so we're tying again. We're both on the same shotgun, but I have a tactical advantage in that he is computer controlled. Bad aim by me there, almost let him catch up, but then I think, see, at this point I was a bit worried that he could just come around the back, so I didn't really know what to do with this. So I thought, right, I'll just stay in the corner, and when he comes I'll just go down one side and he'll have to come around. But he didn't seem to be doing anything, and I realised there's only like 140 left, but he does eventually come round, and his PC lets him down again as I come around and quickly one-shot him from close range. And I'm like, I've overtaken. There's 1 minute 30 left in this game, and I'm in the lead. I think I've done it. Again, he starts firing from too far away, and I managed to get the kill. I've got a 2-gun advantage, but I'm on the sniper. Now, if he's moving, which he will be because he's got auto-aim, then the sniper could be difficult to get a hit with. And I was right, it does prove hard. You see, I get a hit marker there, but it wasn't enough. Obviously, he nearly died, so he's going to run away. And then the time's almost up comes, and the music gets more dramatic, and I'm just going to trying to run away, trying to kite him, because there's 40 seconds left, and I just don't want to lose it. But he gets the kill, and I am panicking. I can't get back to my spot because he could get me on the way there. I doubt he only has the aim, but he'll probably have a wall hack as well, and so I can't just run out into the open. So I decide, right, it's just gonna be me looking down here. Where's my sniper? He's coming from that side. I decide, oh sod this, I'm screwed. He hits me there, and I'm just like, it's all over. He's gonna get me. There's 10 seconds. I just camp, and that is beautiful. Beautiful. As you can see, I can celebrate a bit there. But let's just go back to that. Let me just slow this down 0.5 times. Let's go back a couple of stages. This is half speed here. I realise he's coming. I come around here, try and go for the snipe, but it's pretty risky, and I get hit. So I have to drop down. There's 12 seconds left here. 10 seconds now, and I look up and I see how close he is, and I just run around and go in for the knife, and I get it. That drops him down a rank, and I celebrate, man. I celebrate. I've won by 2 guns against a massive hacker, so we're gonna get a beautiful replay of that again now. Beautiful replay. You ready? Let's do this in slow-mo. Just come round. He's looking in that direction. You can see his aimbot tries to spin him in time, but no, he's not getting it. He misses, and my knife goes in. And that was the game-winning kill. So yeah, just keep in mind what I said earlier, and I hope you enjoyed the footage, because I certainly enjoyed playing it. BarrettGames.